Hello, everyone. I am Deborah, and today I've got something to say about something that is near and dear to me, and that is my natural hair, my good hair, coming up next. Hello again. I started watching YouTube a lot actually about 7 years ago when I learned that it was a platform to get answers to questions and or problems, and I needed some questions answered about this transitioning natural hair of mine, which I knew absolutely nothing about. And that's because it had always been processed in some form or fashion since I was a child. My natural hair, my good hair topic is going to be an ongoing series of videos, and today's presentation is about before I went natural. My story is when I was a child, it was all about getting your hair straightened because there was no way that you were going to be allowed to run around with nappy hair. Unacceptable. I'm going to speak more about nappy later in this video. So every other week, my hair was washed and dried in preparation for that hotter than hot straightening comb. So in my family, that one person that could really straighten hair was my Aunt Sissy. Y'all know that there was that one person in your family that you could completely trust to get that close to your face and your scalp with a branding iron. And in my family, it was my Auntie Sissy. Leave your comments below and let me know who that one person was in your family. My auntie was so good that you had to wait your turn. The room was filled with the smell of hair grease and smoke, and that salon was in full swing. The conversation and the laughter was rich, and in the background, a lot of the times you could hear either Soul Train playing or an American Bandstand. And in between her conversation, my auntie would be blowing that smoke and that heat away from that section of hair while pulling that hot comb through. Y'all remember this, I'm sure. Now, in between, you're doing your own version of the Soul Train line. You are watching this poor victim ahead of you with all this smoke coming out of their head and a look of sheer agony on their face, and you know that you are about to suffer the same fate. Then it's over for them, and their hair is pressed to perfection, and it's shiny, and it has bounce and body, and all you know is that you want your hair to look just like that. And you put on that brave face, you sit yourself down in that chair next to that stove, and you try not to move so that you do not suffer some type of burn to your ear or your neck or some part of your face, to which you would quickly get smeared with some type of butter or cocoa butter if there was some in the house. All of this just so you can look like you had good hair. Then came the relaxers. So now the chemicals replaced the heat. But if you let somebody that did not know how to put a relaxer in your hair, then the results would be the same as letting somebody straighten your hair that did not know what to do. You would end up with fried hair and scalp burns. Again, all of this just so you can look like you had good hair. But y'all, it gets better. Then came the Jerry curl. We were walking around with a chemical plant and an oil refinery on our scalps at the same time. And some people's hair actually turned orange, not to mention all of the clothes and the pillowcases and the furniture that we messed up because of all that Jerry curl juice that we were walking around with on our heads. I went through all of this until about 7 years ago when I also went natural. And again, I will share my natural hair journey in other videos. But thank God, y'all, we got smart about it. After all of that, I am now in a good place with my good natural hair. No longer trying to fit into this mold or standard of what somebody else considers to be good hair. And we didn't even realize that that's what we were doing. And we passed that on from generation to generation. So ladies, this is your crown. Embrace it, love it, and own it. Now, back to that nappy hair term that has been attributed to our natural texture. Y'all know a lot of times in life we listen to things or adopt things without even really realizing what they truly mean. So I read someplace that the word nappy was derived from the word nap, which is the texture of cotton and was associated with our hair because of the similarity in the texture. Isn't it funny how they took a highly prized, valued item, cotton, and attached negativity to it when it was associated with our beautiful natural hair? Think about it. The Bible says that people perish due to the lack of knowledge, and our beautiful, kinky, coily, curly, natural strands perish for years because we had to do something about this unruly hair that somebody characterized as being bad. And we all know somebody or several somebodies in our circle of family and friends that we even said had bad hair. Y'all, we didn't know. We just followed the status quo and we accepted it as being okay. But thankfully, we have evolved and we now embrace, celebrate, and support each other's naps and how sweet it is. Now, you will see me cover up my natural hair, but don't judge because it is all about doing the protective styles so that I can A, protect these natural strands, and also I'm a girl, so I want to change it up. So y'all, look at this good natural hair. Isn't it beautiful? I absolutely love it. I want to thank all of you for joining me for this trip down memory lane. And I want to send a special thanks to my Auntie Sissy for giving me and my family so many wonderful, beautiful memories. And for my YouTube family, please share your before I went natural memories in the comments below. And while you're at it, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so by pressing that subscribe button, press that notification bell so that you will always be informed of when I upload new content, and then like this video. I look forward to sharing my life's journeys, experiences with you guys, and look forward to seeing you in future videos. So until then, keep growing, keep thriving, and keep pushing those boundaries. And I will see you soon in my next I've Got Something to Say.